What is up, guys? I'm ShadowX Logo. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do this. A backflip on a trampoline. I would be using my actual camera that I usually use, but that's not working for some reason. It's like not like turning off or turning on, so I can't really do anything. It's kind of like frozen right now, so I can't do anything with it yet. But don't worry, I got my iPod. I'll use that. Let's hope this works out good. So most people, they learn a front flip first, because all you do is this. It's not hard. You really just jump and tuck forward. A backflip's different because you're going up backwards. And most people say, "Wait, what if I land on my neck?" Like, most people aren't scared to land on the neck with a front flip because, look, think of this. Take the camera down here more. Okay, so if you land on your neck on a backflip, you're gonna land like this. You're gonna land like up like this, which it's gonna hurt a little bit. But then learning a back or a front flip, if you land wrong, you're gonna land like face planting like this, and that's not gonna turn out too good. So, I can actually leave the camera right here. So, a backflip. What you do instead of, there's two ways you can learn. One, no, I'm not just gonna teach you one way. Just one way, okay? Unless you're like that really confident guy that says, "I can do it, I can do it." So, this way you gotta first do. Just do this. Just do a nice easy back drop. Just hop on the back and just bounce over to your feet. If you have to do kaboom. I can't do it. Jump in the back. Hop over to your feet. Not hard. And this is what most people say they can do for a backflip. They do that and say, "I can do a backflip." No, you can't. But you can do it. You just gotta learn. Step number 2. Once you get that down, really comfortable with that, try doing it at a lot bigger height. Move this up here so I know I'm gonna be jumping a lot higher for this. Do it a lot bigger height, so you have that feeling of getting that big height. Then once you get that down, we're gonna do something different with the backflip. Like same way as the front flip. With the front flip, you roll over your shoulder like that. That way you miss your neck. We're gonna kind of do that same thing with a backflip, but a little different. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna jump up, get some nice air if you have to. Even if you don't want to, you're afraid to get air first, just do this. You're gonna stand there, you're gonna turn, do pretty much the same thing with the front flip. Just turn, just roll over your shoulder. This gives you some actually, I learned the backflip 360 before the backflip, which is kind of weird. So you just learn how to do that. And if you have to, start jumping backwards, like more backwards, and then turning. So that way it starts to feel like a backflip, but it's more like a front flip once you get doing it. And then if you could keep going like that and get farther and farther back until you just keep going without turning. I don't suggest doing that, but I guess that works, I guess. Like, you could do that, I guess, but I wouldn't do it. Like, I'm actually kind of afraid to do it myself, but okay, then another thing that helps is if you have mats. If you got mats or pads, set them out here on your trampoline, a bunch of blankets and pillows, that helps a lot. If you have a trampoline gym nearby, go there, just go into the foam pit and just stay by the edge and just launch yourself into it. And if they have a rule that says no backflips, just do it anyway. Get kicked out, it'd be worth it, so you know that feeling of going backwards. But and none of this is helping you yet. The final tip is standing here. Move this back down here. You're gonna be standing here, and you're gonna go over your shoulder onto your hands, kind of like a back handspring, which I can't do. So you're gonna kind of like go over and just literally do that. You're gonna keep doing that until you get straighter and straighter up, until you're like at your highest peak. You're doing that pretty much. So I'll do another angle here. So from low, you're gonna be like pretty much jumping off to the side like this. But yeah, but what you're gonna do, gets deeper and like more like start off a little off an angle, get steeper up, even more steeper up, until eventually you're really like going like straight up and down almost. So like you're literally like right here. Which once you can do that, that's pretty much you keep getting straighter and straighter until you can just, you know, just go up in there and commit. Oh crap, that didn't work. I didn't suck hard enough. So once you get down that, don't try to land your first backflip. I really suggest don't landing it, because I never landed my first backflip. Oh, I wish I had a video of it. Actually, I might. Never mind. No, I don't. Never mind. But when I first learned my backflips, I landed on my hands and knees, kind of like, I landed like this, because it doesn't hurt. You could land on your stomach, but I super don't recommend that unless you're going to do learning Cody's. But if you want to do that and it feels comfortable, you can do it. But I don't suggest doing it. I'll show you what that looks like. I highly suggest not doing that because it's a little scary at first, but and then once you go up, the tuck. If you just go out and do a layout backflip right away, it's not going to turn out good. You're going to pretty much do something like this. Ah! Just, and notice how I landed there. Just hands and knees. Oh, that doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. Just land on your hands and knees. It feels a lot better. Do not land on just your knees, because if you land just right, you're going to like whip out your back. You can break your back and get a super bad whiplash. So don't do that. The hands and knees. And once you combine all that stuff, jumping on your back, jumping off to the side, and then if you combine those and you keep practicing, you're gonna get a good backflip. And don't try to, when you do your first backflip, don't like lay out when you do it. If you do a layout backflip for your first time, it's not gonna end well. Kind of like my first double attempt. I did a double layout backflip and I almost landed on the edge of the trampoline. Like, I literally went up. I was doing it on a Euro trampoline, so I was getting some huge air on it, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do it like a normal backflip. I knew I needed to tuck. I didn't tuck. So I looked like this. I went up and just went like, I tried doing that like a double, but first time, and it didn't work. Then after that, I nailed it and then lost my courage later. But I'm learning them again. So yes, the tuck. You can tuck 3 different ways that I know of. I think it was 3. Yeah, 3 different ways. If you hear dogs barking, just ignore them. First way, you tuck like this. Tuck like that. You can tuck like this under your legs, or you can tuck your both legs close up to you. I tuck under my legs. Make sure you get a nice tight tuck. I'll show you one of those. Ooh, double. Move that back up. Ooh, I'm feeling good. Ooh. Oh man. Keep it down, I'm making a video! Be quiet! I heard that mumble. Yeah, that's about it. Trying to think what else is there. I'm gonna tuck in different angles now. So here's one tuck. Pretty much a ball tuck. Just tuck up into a ball. I don't know, it's just knee tuck. You spread your knees out. I'll show you that one too. Which I actually kind of feel comfortable doing that now. And under the leg tuck, which you get like your hand under your leg. Show you one of those. That's how I usually tuck for double fronts. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.